What fascinates you?
I like people that are worth hundreds of millions of dollars.
Right. You like.
I mean, it's just what it is.
Yeah.
The Hamptons.
It doesn't mean that It doesn't mean that I'm like a part of that or ever will be, and that's. I need not even say that. But I just, it's not an area that I'm not going to be kept up at night by Bay Ridge, but I'm not kept up at night by where I grew up.
Right. Where do you want to? What keeps you up at night?
Sagaponack.
Yeah. Fifth Avenue.
Park Avenue.
Yeah. Beverly Hills, is that the Bronx compared to Milton?
No, I mean Beverly Hills. Yeah, I mean in terms of taste, yes, but there's some real money over there.
Yeah.
There's some real money over there. Pollock's Path in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Keeps me up. One Hyde Park in London.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Okay.
I just like to know. I said to Ben, my producer, we were eating.
Who's on the hot seat?
Yeah, he's on the hot seat. He better figure it out.
Yeah, because homeless pimp's coming.
Pimp's coming. I'm going to take Pimp, and I'm not going to pay you, but you're going to meet Whitney Cummings. So the whole thing is, you're going to inject the Botox into Whitney Cummings' ass. Here's the whole thing, and it's better than money. So the
we're gonna release this. So we got.
I don't care. Yeah. She doesn't care. She's a comic. Okay, she's the only comic in LA right now, not in jail. R.I.P. Here's the point. This is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that I just am very interested. Like I looked at Ben. We're eating a little strawberry Oreo ice cream at John's in Montauk. Well done. And I said, it's got to be funny to make $1 billion. We just started laughing. Yeah. I said, it's just to make $1 billion is funny.
Yeah.
It's it's funny.
Yeah.
There's something about it that like, I just start laughing when I think of a guy with $1 billion.
Right.
I just start laughing.
Right. He never has to hear like his wife go, hey,
anything.
I want to do this. And he never has to hear himself go, I'm not sure if we can afford that.
You know what it is?
Right.
People have such vastly different experiences on planet Earth. Vastly different.
Almost that we're like a different species. That's how different it is.
It really is. And yeah, and that's good. That's an alt-right dog whistle. I appreciate that because they do spend the money. And no, but it really truly is. And like, to me, I look at those waspy people in the Hamptons, or the people that you've been rich for centuries, been rich for so long. And they're a little different. They're just a little different. The way they act is a little different.
They smell good. They have a scent. Yannis talks
They're
about
quiet.
the scent that they have.
Wasps always smell good. And I don't know.
Yeah,
good.
even when they sweat, they can't.
They just.
They have them and Korean
smell like
people.
jasmine.
Yeah.
They don't sweat.
They smell like lavender or the inside.
Because they're not working. They're not workers.
Right.
They're
But
not
even
workers.
I'm saying, even when they exercise, we see them at Equinox, whatever. They don't sweat. They don't smell.
Yeah, but it's because they're not bred to be like work. They're like they've kind of always sat at the top.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I said a quote once that I really related to. They go, I don't do things for the moral of the story. I do them for the story.
Right.
You see? It's got to be fun. It's got to be fun.
You
and
want
she's
it to
a
be
lot
fun.
of fun.
You want it to be
gotta
fun.
be fun.
Right.
Because guess what? Cocaine was fun.
Right.
Sure.
So if I'm not going to do that, I got to have fun.
Right.
It's got to be fun.
Right.
I look at so many people that are so much more successful than me, but they don't have any fun.
Yeah, like it was fun. Like we're walking today in Bay Ridge. It's a beautiful hot day. We walk past Carvel. I said, "You want to jump in there?" And Timmy says, "No, I got to be good." And then we get about 5 more feet. He says, "Let's go hit the Carvel."
It's a
so we
little
went
cop.
right back in, and
But
you
it's
know
for
what?
the
It was-
economy.
And guess what? It was fun.
It was fun.
It was fun to eat that.
It was fun. It's
I
fun to eat
loved
that
it.
because for the economy, the people are going to be on the street.
Yeah.
So and all
So
these
you were
people
just kicking a little money
these
back.
people say, "Oh, somebody got corona. They can't run marathons anymore." Good, fuck them. What does them running marathons do for the economy? I go out to eat twice a day. Let's get real. Let's stop pretending that the American economy is not fueled by running. Know when you're lucky. There's this idea of and our economy is built on this model of perpetual growth.
Right.
Everything's got to be bigger and bigger and bigger. The house has got to be
America,
bigger.
yeah.
The pool's got to be deeper. The yard has got to be bigger. The den has got to be bigger.
You got to know when to hand. You got to know when to. You got to know when to cash in.
It's the disease of more.
Right.
The disease of more.
Right.
And it was those Wall Street guys weren't poor before they started slinging these things. They weren't poor. But they got, in the last 10 to 15, 20 years, people in that line of work have gotten astronomically wealthy.
Sure.
A level of wealthy that most people don't understand. I'm talking about many of them are earning $1 billion in a calendar year or over $100 million in a calendar year.
Right.
Not 30 million, not $1 million a month, not $2 million a month, not $5 million a month. We're talking in cases 20, 30 million dollars a month. The guys at the top of those institutions, they've become so fucking like dislocated from this. there is a real fucking problem with that type of money.
So on the deepest level, it was the disease of more on the side of those who were getting the loans and on the side of people who were giving the loans.
Correct.
Right.
It's
Gotcha.
all across the board.
It's the American dreams.
And I knew it was over when I was in a diner. In the same diner, I said to the waiter, I said, hey, my order at the diner is always mozzarella sticks. Also, I'd like a grilled cheese with turkey because I'm turning over a new leaf.
And then I asked the waitress, where's the closest Carvel?
Yeah. Grilled cheese with turkey and tomato. I'm turning over a new leaf. I didn't say bacon. I said turkey. Now, let me ask you a question. If bacon goes in a sandwich with the turkey, coleslaw, French fries, lightly cooked. But don't burn them. Don't give me the excuse that people aren't paying attention in there. So I said to the waiter, he goes, what do you guys do? I said, I do mortgages. He goes, what a coincidence. I do mortgages. And then the guy that was handing me my mozzarella sticks took out a card from his top pocket and put it on the diner table. And that's kind of the way I felt, about a year or a year and a half ago in comedy when everyone you knew was a comedian.
We really hope you enjoyed that episode, whatever it was about. This is just a stock thing that we're taping onto every episode. So go make sure you rate, review us, subscribe, turn on your notifications, get jiggy with it.
And go to patreon.com/Bay Ridge Boys where things get really wild.